Good evening, everybody, and Happy New Year's. My name's Dion, and I'm gonna tonight I'm gonna do this video on introverts and extroverts, and talk a little bit about the differences, and also uh, hopefully why to be an introvert isn't a bad thing. The world tends to be an extrovert place. There's probably more extroverts out in the world than there are introverts. So that being said, extroverts are going to pick extrovert qualities or extrovert traits and make them uh, make them sound like that they're better or more beneficial or more healthy than extrovert or than introvert traits. And I think it goes just like in history. They say, whoever wins the war writes the story. So, seeing as there's more introverts or extroverts, sorry, and they tend to dominate the world a bit more, they're going to pick all of their qualities and make them out to seem like that they're more positive and everything. I don't think that introverts are given enough credit, or a lot of times we're we're put down more, or pathologized more, just because we're a bit different from extroverts. The reason I decided to do this video is on the book I'm reading, The Introvert Advantage: How to Thrive in an Extrovert World, and it's by Marti Olsen Laney, and it's an excellent book. I highly recommend this book for anybody that's an introvert or suspects that you might be an introvert, because it'll really help to put things into place and help to explain maybe a little bit why you are the way you are, and and that's not a bad thing. That we can learn to embrace our introvertness a bit more, and that we're not less than extroverts or inferior to extroverts. We're just different, and that's all. And one of the big differences that you know uh, introverts need more time to recharge their batteries, so to speak, once they've been out in social settings. Just because you're an introvert doesn't mean that you're shy. It doesn't mean that you hate people, or that you're scared of people, or that you're anxious. It just means that when you deal with people, you're going to need some time to recharge after. Like I can be pretty extroverted and talk and do okay in groups of people, but I can only do it for so long, and then after I need a break. Whereas extroverts tend to draw their energy more from the external world, so things like people and experiences and stuff. Whereas introverts, we tend to draw our energy more from the internal world, and we probably like things that are a little bit more slower paced, or more self-reflective, and things like that. So you know the book here has got some definitions of introversion and extroversion, and I just want to read some of them to you. Okay. The International Dictionary of Psychology states that introversion is a major personality trait characterized by preoccupation with the self, lack of social ability, and passiveness. The new Webster's New Collegiate Dictionary describes introversion as the state or tendency toward being wholly or predominantly concerned with and interested in one's own mental life. And now sit down for one, Webster's New World Thesaurus, in which the introvert is said to be a brooder, self-observer, egoist, narcissist, solitary, lone wolf, and loner. Now compare these to how these same things describe extroversion. So in the Dictionary of Psychology, it said extroversion is a tendency to direct the personality outward. The extrovert is social, a man, I'm sure they mean woman too, of action, and one whose motives are conditioned by external events. The International Dictionary of Psychology states extroversion is marked by interest in the outside world, including confidence, sociability, assertiveness, sensation-seeking, and dominance. In Webster's New Collegiate Dictionary, it reads, marked by obtaining gratification from what is outside the self, friendly, and uninhibited. So, when you look at some of these definitions, they really play the extrovert up and make them sound better than the introvert. And, it's because of crap like this, I think that, introverts always are, put in second place or tend to be looked down upon, I guess, or society doesn't seem to value what we like as much and everything. And I think it's time for introverts to start not buying into this crap anymore, and to realize that just because we're different from extroverts, maybe we're a bit quieter and everything, that doesn't make us second class citizens at all, and that we have a lot to offer this world. Being reflective people, we have some great gifts and can really do a lot. There's been the book with some of the famous introverts out there, and guys like Michael Jordan, Diane Sawyer, Princess Diana. They were all introverts, and they had a lot to offer the world. So yeah, just because you're an introvert and you enjoy your own company, enjoy the internal world, don't feel that you're second place to the extroverts. And yeah, actually, my mind's really drawing a blank tonight. I was hoping this would be I don't know, a little, I guess, better than what it is. But really, the thing I just want to highlight is that all you introverts out there, you're beautiful, you're awesome, and don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Thank you very much, everybody, and all the best in 2013.